Hello, I'm Freezing Inferno, and welcome back to Let's Play Battletoads! This here's Surf City, and we're gonna be surfing and dodging logs. It's kind of like the Turbo Tunnel, a little more lenient, because these logs only take off 3 bars of health. They don't outright kill you. And you can stay at the top and just sort of weave past them as they're moving up and down. And you can even get a 1-up at nice. These whirlpools, though, they will drain away all your health and kill you if you get caught in them. I've seen a speedrun where the guy gets caught in the whirlpool and manages to get out, but I have no idea how to do that, so dodge him. Here's our midpoint, and well, we do want to deal with these space invaders and get our health back because, well, we did lose half of it to a log. Even if we didn't, I don't know, you might want to kill him because there's a mid-boss coming up. The first boss since that easy as shit second-person boss battle in Ragnarok's Canyon. Well, how's it gonna be, I wonder? Well, we've already passed the threshold of difficulty, what with the Turbo Tunnel and the Ice Caverns. So we're gonna fight Big Blag, but there's very 2 distinct ways to fight Big Blag. Allow me to demonstrate. So here we are, fighting Big Blag the way we were intended to fight him. And let me just say something about Battletoads. Now, we know it's a very hard game, but it started off sort of like a beat-em-up. And while it did change its style, every boss is going to be fighting them in this sort of beat-em-up style. The problem with that is that Battletoads has to be the shittiest beat-em-up in existence. Like, let's think on this for half a second here. Think of any other beat-em-up on the NES. I'm thinking like Double Dragon 2, Mighty Final Fight, River City Ransom. You generally get to take a lot of hits. Enemies can hurt a lot, but they generally just, you know, you've got moves and stuff. Here in Battletoads, 3 hits, you're dead. You've got no super special moves. All you have are finishers to combos. Pretty much every one of these bosses has an instant death attack. Oh my god. Thank god that the other levels just have you doing all such other stuff, because if this was a straight beat-em-up, it'd be the worst thing. It'd be like, I don't even know any bad beat-em-ups. Adventures of Bayou Billy? Well, that one had good music at least, but well, so does Battletoads. I don't like fighting Big Blag legit. I lost 2 lives to him, but here's what I'm gonna do for real! Alright, fighting Big Blag the preferred way. It all has to do with this little stick. Well, it hit me a few times, but here's what you do. Get into the side of the screen, get next to him, mash the attack button. You will start pummeling him with the stick, and hopefully get him into a pattern. You can break out of this pattern if you're unlucky, but if you're clever, you'll just wreck him outright, just like that. But Big Blag was only a mid-boss. Here's the other half of Surf City. Surfing past mines, these things, again, will instantly kill you. But what really makes it tricky is that these mines aren't predetermined. You can't memorize it like the Turbo Tunnel. They're completely random in their movement. You never know where they're going to be. This is gonna drive you up the wall. Believe me, I know. You can have them appear right in front of the ramps and not be able to hit the ramp because you're gonna blow up, but that's Surf City for you. Welcome to Karan's Lair, one of my favorite levels in the game. There's absolutely nothing to kill here. This entire level is pure platforming, and of course pure memorization. You ride on these wonderfully animated snakes, and They move in a variety of ways. You grab onto their sides, you jump down them, you jump up them. And your goal is to get to a little hole that says out at the very top of these pits with snakes in them. There's 4 sections, and starting with the second one, we add instant death spikes. The only obstacle in this level. Of course, that's all you need is instant death spikes, but again, pure platforming. Pure mental thinking and quick timing. I like it. Though I do now know why some people don't like it, but we'll get to that in the final section. The corners kind of look weird on the snakes when they turn, but it's the NES. I guess I can forgive them that. The snakes are very well animated, though. I gotta say, this is, again, the technical trickery of Rare. I really don't know why people don't like this level more. Well, it's one of the less annoying levels in Battletoads, as I said, but now we're coming to the hard stuff. Oh boy. There's way more spikes, and there are some very tricky jumps to make, so I guess I do see why people don't like it that much, but me personally, this is one of my favorite levels. That jump is really, really tricky. I don't think it's as bad as the one in the Arctic Cavern, but oh, I don't like it. And there are more of them to be made, so ick. Be careful here, though, because coming up to the last section of this part, and whoosh! The snakes go really fast. That'll trip you up the first time you play, but you just had to jump over the spikes really quickly. And we're going to enter the final section of Karan's Lair. It can either be very easy or very hard. You'll see. Once we get to the split decision point, we'll do another easy way, hard way. This jump, though, is a killer, because the snake heads aren't actually platforms, you can fall right through them. But here's the split. I can understand why you wouldn't like Karan's Lair, because I don't ever do the final section this way, and doing it this way is a real pain. For starters, you have to do a very tricky little thing there where you grab onto the snake and then jump back down to catch him. Then you have a high-speed jump like that, one of those jumps. But you don't just have that, you have 2 of them in a row, culminating in this tricky snake where if you stand on them too long, you're just going to fall. The trick is to make a nice leap of faith down there and land on him. But once you do that, you can jump into the hole, and that finishes the level. If you're masochistic. Of course, what I do is I just run on the back of this snake, and you just do a nice jump here and exit the level. That's that. See you later.